Hello there, I'm Stephen Bunting and I'm a physiotherapist based in the northwest of England. This video is about exercises and stretches for plantar heel pain, also known as plantar fasciitis. It's made alongside my other video which explores the condition in more detail. You can check that out up here, or I'll put a link in the description below, and I'd suggest watching that first so you can learn about some of the other treatments that might be worth trying alongside these exercises. It's important to note that these exercises are not a quick fix, and indeed you might find that your heel pain gets a bit worse for a few weeks when you first start. But by persisting with them, they will usually be helpful in reducing pain and increasing the amount of time that you can spend on your feet. They should be fairly pain-free while doing them. If not, then you might need to rest your foot for a bit longer until the pain settles to the degree where you can manage them. If your symptoms get a lot worse while doing them, or fail to settle down quickly after you've stopped, then get further advice from a physio or other healthcare professional. This video demonstrates 3 good stretches and 3 good exercises for plantar heel pain. This is a good first stretch for the plantar fascia. Place a rolled up towel around the ball of your foot. Keep your heel in contact with the floor and keep your knees straight. Pull the towel towards you until you feel a stretch in your calf and in the bottom of your foot. Hold the stretch for about 15 to 20 seconds and repeat 3 times. This can be a particularly useful stretch if your heel is really painful first thing in the morning. This is a good next level stretch for the plantar fascia. Place your foot up against a wall and then shuffle it forwards so that your toes are wedged up against the wall. Now, slowly move your knee towards the wall until you can feel a stretch in your foot and the calf muscle. Hold the stretch for about 15 to 20 seconds and repeat 3 times. This next set of stretches is designed to stretch the calf muscle and the Achilles tendon, which can both become tight in plantar heel pain. Part 1 of the stretch is for the calf muscle. Standing against a wall, take a step back with your affected foot. The main rule with this stretch is to keep your knee straight and your heel on the floor. Then slowly lean towards the wall until you feel a stretch in the calf muscle of the back leg. Hold this stretch for between 15 and 20 seconds and then repeat 3 times. Part 2 of the stretch is for the lower calf and the Achilles tendon. Take a similar position as for the first stretch. This time you can bend the back knee but still make sure that the heel stays on the floor. Now lean forwards into the wall until you feel the stretch in the lower heel and the Achilles region. Hold the stretch for 15 to 20 seconds and then repeat 3 times. So that's the stretches. Now on to the exercises. This first exercise is aimed at the small muscles of the foot. In a sitting position, place a strip of resistance band underneath your foot and all of the toes. Pull the band upwards towards your knee, extending and stretching the foot and all of the toes. From this stretch position, then push the toes and the foot down towards the floor, contracting the muscles of the foot. Repeat slowly. Aim to do around 3 sets of 20 repetitions, but it might take a few days or weeks to get to this point. You can make the exercise more or less difficult by adjusting the tension in the resistance band. The second exercise is aimed at the calf muscles and also the muscles of the foot. In a standing position, slowly go up onto your tiptoes. Hold the position for a second or two before slowly lowering back down again. This is best done with both feet together, but you can shift your weight more over the affected foot if you want to work that side harder. The aim of this exercise is to build up to doing around 3 sets of between 10 to 15 repetitions. It might take a few weeks to get to this point, so start slowly and build up in baby steps. When you're comfortable doing this exercise, you can make it slightly more difficult by putting some extra stretch through the plantar fascia by using a rolled up towel underneath the forefoot and toes. The final exercise involves doing the same as before, but this time just using the one foot. Slowly go up onto your tiptoes, hold for a few seconds, and then slowly lower back down again. As before, aim to build up slowly to around 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. You can also make this exercise more difficult by stretching the plantar fascia beforehand using a rolled up towel underneath the forefoot and all of the toes. With all these stretches and exercises, please remember that they should be fairly pain-free while doing them. If your heel pain is very severe, then you might be better resting your foot and trying some of the other treatments first. How much you can do will depend on your individual heel pain. You might not be able to do all of them, and that's fine. Just do the ones that you can do with minimal pain. The quantities mentioned are only a rough guide, and you should let your symptoms guide you as to how much you can manage. It's always best to start gently and then slowly increase over time as you get more confident in doing them. Okay, well that's it. Good luck, thanks for watching, and bye for now.